Hey y'all, I'm Kachi, and today I'm going to show you some cool ways to tie-dye using our new kit and some Bombas gear. We'll take you through how to do the classic swirl, scrunch, ice dye, and rainbow techniques to help you tie-dye your way this summer. To get started, grab your fresh, undyed Bombas, a baking rack, a container to catch the excess dye, and some measuring cups and spoons. Before putting color on, make sure to pre-wash your fabric in warm, soapy water without any fabric softeners to remove any finishes that may interfere with dye absorption. While the fabric is still damp, add your dye to the squeeze bottles based on the measurements listed in the insert card provided in the kit and fill the rest with hot water. For today's tutorial, we're using scarlet, golden yellow, and teal. Let's start with the classic swirl, my personal favorite. First, decide where to place the center of your swirl by simply pitching the center point with your thumb and index finger and slowly twist. Once you've swirled it to your liking, secure with rubber bands to hold together and apply the dyes. You can use the sections created by the rubber bands as a guide, or for a variety of shades, you can even overlap colors. Next up is the scrunch method. It's almost impossible to mess this up, so have fun with it. All you have to do is randomly scrunch sections and secure them with rubber bands. The more tightly you secure the rubber bands, the more white space you'll see in the final results. Once it's all tied up, apply the dyes in at random. For a more saturated look, make sure to get the squeeze bottle tip deep between the folds. For ice dyeing, we're going to dish the squeeze bottles and use ice to create cool, organic watercolor effects. First, scrunch up the fabric like you're doing the scrunch method, but forget the rubber bands. Once it's scrunched, put your item on the wire rack and place over the plastic container to catch any drips. Cover the entire item with ice and sprinkle the powder dye directly onto the ice. Now all you have to do is wait for the ice to melt all the way through. Let's take things up a notch with the rainbow method. Simply fold your shirt back and forth at a diagonal to create the pleats or folds. Make sure your folds are neat and tidy and then secure with rubber bands. To get the complete Roy G. Biff color wheel, apply scarlet to 1/3 of the area. Then apply golden yellow, slightly overlapping with scarlet to create orange in between. Then apply teal, again overlapping with yellow to create green in between. Add a tiny bit of scarlet to the last bit of teal to create purple, and boom, you have the entire rainbow. Alright, now comes the easy part. Place your tied and dyed pieces into this microwave tray and pop it in for 2 minutes to completely set your dyes. If you are dyeing a non-Bombas item that has any metal on it, you can apply heat with a hairdryer instead. Once done, let it cool off and run under cold water until the rinsed water is clear. Wash and dry separately for the first cycle, and now you're ready to take on summer in style. Thanks for joining us.